What up, y'all? What's up with it? Shout out Noti Gang. I see the Noti Gang emotes in the chat. Look, y'all, this how you know I'm a W man. Let me tell y'all. Let me switch over. Appreciate those follows too. Look, y'all, if y'all follow me on social media, y'all know where I've been at all morning. And it ain't over. I literally just found this little 1 hour window before I gotta be back with the family at 12:45 to try to get as much of this shit out to y'all and just help y'all find some spots today, right? So I'm just letting y'all know that now. I got a little window. I said, let me go live to try to get as much information out to them as possible. Another thing, I literally wrote it in my post yesterday, but people keep asking, where is this bat order matchup yet? It's not out yet to the public. I see Prop Finder in the chat. If y'all want to ask that man specifically when it'll be out, that's up to y'all. But I see a lot of people was commenting like, what section is in? I'm like, at first I was answering people, then I just got to the point. I'm like, read the caption again. It ain't out. Word before the slate. So yeah, so like I said, I wanted to go live to try to get as much information as I should be able to run through this slate. I just gotta not focus on chat so I can get through these games for y'all. I always start on this screen. If you don't know, I'm using Prop Finder. That shit ain't showing. PropFinder.app. This is what I'm using, what I'm showing y'all day in and day out. This is the MLB cheat sheet section, and you got all these different tabs. So I always just start on most home run versus pitcher on stream because I know some people like matchups. And this basically just telling you who got the most homers against who they facing today and which book got the best odds for it. Right? Extra base versus pitcher, the pitcher summary. I know what y'all want to see. Y'all want to see this. The new feature that'll be coming real soon. Mean business. What's up, y'all? A lot of history with whether or not the best today is the base of the day for sure. Yeah, I already seen the weather wasn't like all like that. This is the feature that everybody keep asking about that'll be out to the public sooner than you think. This is basically identifying pitcher's weakness. And again, if you missed the stream yesterday, you can always go on YouTube. Whenever I end the stream, it goes to my YouTube. Exclamation YT if you don't know my YouTube link. But any spot in the lineup that they're giving a 200 ISO or higher, they're going to highlight in green for you. So you can see like the weak spots for, oh, this Patrick Corbin. Hold on. Whoa. I just realized that what the fuck? My bad, y'all. I was like, damn, this look identical to yesterday. Okay, here we go. So you can see like Paul Skeens, like if you look at the lineup from the first batter to the ninth, he don't got no clear weaknesses. Again, if you like me, you can still look at certain stuff and see spots that you may take for other props, but they're only going to highlight it green if they give up a 200 ISO or higher to that spot. So you can see this K Horton. You can see spots. Now, the way I would do it is I use this after. If you use this first, you're going to be trying to force players that's in these green spots. I don't do that. I go my regular routine, and then when I'm doing process of elimination, trying to figure out which ones I want to pull the trigger on, that's what'll be that deciding factor for me. If it's good weather, good park, and you in one of these green weak spots below, before the lineup, is these lineups official? Anybody drop the lineup yet? Let me see. Hold on. I'm blessed, bruh. Good day. Good day. My son just graduated. Okay, so they're not out right now. Cool. So when the pre-confirmed lineup, remember this, they're going to show the players at the bottom. The original batting order they're going to put them in is where they have the most at bats at. The most at bats at. So like Ian Happ batting first. This is where his most at bats. And if you hit this drop down, it'll be in order. So you can just switch them. When the lineups get confirmed, it'll automatically adjust these players in batting order, in order at that spot. But pre-confirmed lineups, it's just going to show them at, that's why you see two people at third right here. Kyle Tucker, most at bats is at the third spot. Suzuki at the third. One of them is not going to be third, and it will properly adjust them once the lineup confirmed. So just keep that in mind. But like Scheme, don't have a weakness. If you look over here, K, the fourth, the fifth, and the seventh, you can see he has given up. That's where he give up the power at. 875 slugger, 700 slugger, 333 with a 250 ISO. And then you can kind of identify where these players at. So I'll go through this for the slate for sure with y'all. Just to identify this for the ones who keep asking like after, like where is that located? It ain't out yet. Congrats, appreciate that. So Cabrera, third, eighth. So you might want to jot this down, or if you want to wait till it go on YouTube to screenshot it, however you want to do it. But I'm just showing y'all at least, so since y'all don't have access to it, the sweet spots if I don't do nothing else. Parker, third and fourth. You see I cashed that McNeil ladder, 2 and 3 RBIs, first inning. I had already liked it as logs, and then whoever was pitching to him had a weakness to that fifth spot, so that made it even better. Gausman, second, third. Those his weak spots. Again, that don't mean nothing, because look, if you look down here at batting fifth, it's not highlighted green because this is under 200, but it's still got, he's giving up 5 RBIs to that spot. So again, you got to just use your brain. Batting six, nothing but doubles to that spot. So who batting six? Are they in a good spot to get, you know what I'm saying? So just because it's not green don't mean nothing, but power, that's what we identifying. Suarez to the fifth spot. That's where he give up his most power at. That's his only weakness. Jack, his weak spots is first, fourth, sixth. Morton, he's so ass. First, second, third, and seventh. So like, make sure to use, oh yeah, definitely. Make sure to use code Cuzzo for sure if y'all sign up for Prop Finder, because this game changer for sure. I know a lot of people that do it, but they go do it manually off ESPN. Taj Bradley, the first and second spot, and the ninth batter. And again, like, so let's say batting first, right? 333 ISO, 3 homers, 2 RBIs. 2 doubles, 5 RBIs. Come down here. We know it's going to most likely be Lindor. He didn't lead off. You can see what Lindor do in the number 1 spot. 474 ISO. I'm going to round that up to a 200 ISO. A 474 slugger, 200 ISO, 14 homers, 11 doubles, 36 RBIs. So that go good with Taj Bradley weakness, but it still have to make sense, at least for me, when I go look at the home run matchup section. Some people might just blindly be like, fuck it. His weak spot is this, and the person in that spot got good numbers in that same spot. So they might just blindly say, I'm taking Lindor for doubles or a homer or RBIs just based on batting first and batting first on both sides. So it's all on how you want to use it. Clay Holmes, he get more rocked at the bottom of the lineup, 7th, 9th. You can look down here, who batting in 7th. It's going to be one of these two, but you can kind of see what they stats are. You also can see this somewhere else. I'm going to show you. Not the weakness of the pitcher, but the batters. Yarbrough, 2nd and 5th. Oh, damn. 2nd, 5th, 7th, 8th. Garrett, 4th. Nick Martinez, 3rd. I love when it's this 3rd, 4th, 5th. That's the most powerful batters usually in your lineup anyway. So when the batter got a weakness there, this is when you be identifying RBI ladders. 3rd, 4th, 5th. They don't know who Detroit pitcher is yet. Marquez, 2nd, 3rd, 8th, 9th. Who is this? Elder, 4th, 5th, 6th, 8th, 9th. God damn. Y'all might want to look at that Elder. Who is this? Adrian, 4th and 8th. They don't know who the pitcher is for Texas. I'm surprised Fetty don't have no weaknesses. Peralta, 1st. Chris Paddock, 4th, 8th, and 9th. Who was this? Colton Gordon, 2nd, 4th, 5th, 6th. Severino, he been pitching good this year. Michael, I don't know how to say his last name. 5th and 9th spot is his weaknesses. And again, you can come down here, kind of see who in these spots. I will personally wait till lineups confirmed. So it'll just automatically adjust people in the right spots. And if it makes sense, like I said, if the batter is batting good in that spot and the pitcher got a weakness in that spot, those are people I'm zoning in on to try to figure out something I can play. Kolick, sixth spot. Ryan Nelson, first, third, fourth, ninth. Again, when you see pitchers from the first to the fifth, if they got multiple weaknesses in them, those are great RBI ladder spots because those are usually your best and your powerful hitters 1 through 5 anyway. So when you see people like this that got more than 3 to 5 of 1 through 5, those are prominent RBI ladder spots. Just keep that in your mind. Gavin Williams, first, sixth, seventh, and they don't know. I think this is I've seen this is supposed to be Luis Castillo. Yeah, I don't know. Appreciate my bad, y'all. Like I said, I'm trying to get as much of this I can to y'all in this quick hour. So my bad if I'm not reading chat. Thank you for the bits, the follows, any subs. I appreciate y'all. On my RBI wave, that RBI shit got it. Doubles, triples, RBIs, all those are better odds than home runs, and they all can be done without it having to go over the fence. That's the best part about it to me. So those are all your weaknesses. Again, I hope you was screen recording, screenshotting. If not, remember, it's going to be on YouTube right after I end the stream where you can go and play and pause it. Now let's look at these matchups. All right, so we got Pirates Cubs as the only early game. Partially cloudy, 70 degrees, winds coming in 9 miles an hour, or is that right to left? Yeah, that's coming in. I see Pete got one. I wonder how far was his, but I told y'all yesterday it wasn't gonna be too much because Cubs is it's not one of the best stadiums for homers, and when wind coming in, that plays a big part. It's super wind receptive, so keep that in mind. But we got Paul Skeens. He done gave up 5 homers. 3 of those is to righties, going against Kay Horton, who done gave up 4, 3 to righties. Again, you could just look at this screen right here. You can look at the last 15 EV and barrel. If you don't care about the pitches, you just seeing who hit what hand hard. Just look right here and you can just see what they're doing. Like the whole Cubs against a right-hand pitcher. Without diving in no deeper, you could just see who hitting them with some power. Right? Out the gate. Think all the scheme home runs, the Cubs players, that's crazy. Now going into them, let's see if we can see who we gonna find. I got the odds here, so I ain't got to keep going back. So let's see. This 27% barrel, and he just 1 yard yesterday. So keep that in mind. A 90-27 is crazy with 6-1 odds, plus 630 on FanDuel. But let's see if we can get double greens. 92-13. Keep that in mind. 92-13. What is this? 600. What was Suzuki? 560. Resub for 10 months. I thought you just resub. Appreciate that, Blocks. What's up with it, bro? 94-13. What's his odds? They don't got no odds up yet. Okay, hold on. Let's see. So it look okay. Pete Crow. You gotta add Crow out the gate. He had the 90 EV, but a 27% barrel percentage in his last 15 at bats against righties who pitch a 4-seam and splitter. That's just crazy. You can just look at his logs right here and see all this green. So you got to go with the high barrel, especially at 6-1 odds. That's crazy. Suzuki is 560. Was it? Yeah, it was these two. Let me see. 560 and 600. 2-300s. Yeah, I like Suzuki. I'm looking over here. I see he done hit the ball further more times. He got 4 over 330. Kyle Tucker got 2. He got 2 over 100, or 1 over 100, really. These other ones you can round up to 100. Suzuki got 100, 111, 108, 105, 100. So the 2 I like out of that, Pete Crow I like the most with 14 homers against righties. And then I like this Suzuki as well. But again, I personally ain't paying this too much attention as far as homers because of this win. But I tell y'all all the time, just because we identifying power. So it's automatically telling you, you ain't got to go homer. You can go total bases. You can go RBI. You can go doubles. Like, that's what I be looking at. Like, I'm identifying power, but that don't necessarily mean because I say their name, I'm taking them for a homer. I'm still paying attention to what's going on in that park. to help me get a homer. So with the wind coming in, not the best home run friendly park, I most likely, any of these people I'm picking, I'm looking at total bases or doubles, to be honest. This was what you want, though, ideally, when you're looking at these matchups. You want to see bright greens up here, especially in these last 15 at-bats. But if you can get the bright greens for the season, that's just telling you that they consistently are hitting hard, right? So O'Neal Cruz, the one thing about O'Neal Cruz, though, you got to be very careful because of this. He has a 38% K rate. That's the thing about O'Neal that keep a lot of people off of him at times. He just terrible, he strike out a lot to right-hand pitchers. So he got the power, 20% barrel, 99 average EV in these last 15 at-bats, but just be very careful with this 38% K rate. I'm gonna just throw that out there. You can't even really be mad if he don't go out there. He go out there and get struck out 3 or 4 times. That just, you got to do better as far as like paying attention to that. Because it damn sure tell you he liable to go up there and get 2 homers or 4 Ks. Like, it don't be no in between with him. This I like, and I seen him earlier. This Horwitz. What is his odds? I'm gonna go look at Horwitz. And these two. Oh yeah. So let me see what their odds is. O'Neal is 540. Horwitz. Oh yeah, these my two out the gate. Yeah. Y'all know how I look. Definitely, even O'Neal though, at 5-1 odds, we seen this yesterday. They got these great odds because of the park and the wind. So 5-1 odds for a person who hit as hard as O'Neal Cruz is definitely a steal. But this is where the value at, based on what we've seen with these two. This Spencer Horwitz at plus 1,000 and this Nick Gonzalez at 950. That's where the super value at. That is super overpriced with some of these recent at bats. 102, 104, everything going up. This is a 400, a 350. That's who is that? Horwitz, and then what is Gonzalez? He got 2 of them that's damn near 400. That's over. These are misvalued. So I personally would go, and then remember what I told y'all. Like, look, Spencer Horwitz, if his home run is plus 1,000, this is where you use your brain and you get a steal at. You're getting 2 total bases at plus 200. 3 total bases is plus 450. 4 total bases is 750. If you think he can get a homer and you don't want to take the homer because of this park and the wind, just take his 4 total bases. That's what a homer is anyway. And you can get that at plus 750. I tell y'all all the time, I look for value in homers because it's going to make it easier to get value on your total bases. With that Kirk and Jeff McNeil call, I like Spencer today, bases for sure. Yeah, like, you don't have to pay attention to that. That should be mattering. Don't just be quick to be like, oh, let me take him for a homer. Nah, because sometimes when they don't hit your homer, you get on the internet, you start ranting, and then when we go back and look, like, outside of his power, nothing said that he was going to get a homer today. The weather was ass. The wind was coming in. Why did you think homer? Like, so you got to look at this type of shit so you can kind of decide, like, do I want to go homer? Do I want to go double? Do I want to go total bases? O'Neal Cruz, by far, is the best option when it comes to strictly power. But if you want that value where you can have some wiggle room with the total bases, it's definitely Spencer Horwitz and Nick Gonzalez. Those are your better options, for sure. It's not even a question. Marlins, Nationals. Nationals have a better park. Be careful with this game. It's a 65% chance of rain. It's good weather. Wind going, what's that, east to west? So that don't really, not too much. It's this, though. And if you like me, those type of games I really be avoiding. I hate voids. So I be really trying to avoid them. It updates, though, because I've seen times where this be high, and as it get closer to game time, it goes down some. So I'm always paying attention. But, like, I hate voids. So I be really trying to pay attention to these games, and I don't pull the trigger to the last minute. And this is a home run friendlier park than Nationals. I know it is to lefties for sure, but it's a friendlier park, so you might can get your rocks off in this game. Let's see. James Wood. Good data here, 94-13. What is this, a righty? What do you got? 11 homers versus righties. Let me see something. Home, he got 7 homers. Night games, he got 12. June, he ain't batting the best. Fridays, y'all, he go crazy on Fridays with a 600 slugger and 3 homers. And then you see how nothing down here lit up? Remember I was telling y'all that other screen you can see down here? Once the lineup update, it's going to actually highlight wherever he batting at. And then you'll be able to see what he do in that spot. For the ones who asking about the batting order matchup thing, the only thing y'all don't see right now is the pitcher side. But you can actually see, this will turn green, purple like these once it's confirmed and they tell you exactly where he going to be at. So keep that in mind. What was his odds? 500? Interesting. What was this? Josh Bell, 600. And again, y'all, like, it don't take long to go through this, especially with them automating the pitch mixes now. Anything over 12% to that hand, it's going to automatically generate. If you click here, you can see, like, he throw a four seam as well, but it's not 12%, so it didn't even add it. You can add it if you want, but it's not going to automatically add it. But you can go through a whole game so fast just by looking on the right-hand side. All you're looking for is a lot of green. Who is this? Who is this? He don't got this up here, but this is very interesting. Was these flyouts? Who is this? Who the fuck is? Hold on. Robert Hack. Who is this? Anybody know this dude? You can always save the batters, or you can see a heart next to the player and you know he in a good. You can always save the batters in a good spot from the other cheat sheet. Hold on. I want to make sure. You can always save the batters in a good spot from the other cheat sheet so you can see a heart next to the player and you know he in a good spot. Whoa, what? How you save them? Oh, by doing this and then clicking the heart up here. Y'all know you could do that too, right? You can click the heart up here and then the ones you save, you click this heart up here and it'll have them here. And it'll actually line shop for you the parlay odds. I think it's okay, yeah. So that's good to know, y'all. So he basically saying, like, say, like this Mitch Parker, right? Let's clear this. So say like Mitch Parker, 3rd and 4th. Let's say this was official, right? You can save it by saying, okay, he bat 3rd, I'll come back to him. He bat 4th, I'll save him. And he basically saying when you get to looking at their stats, or, you can just go straight to him from here. Did y'all just see that? That's very interesting. Very, very interesting. That make it to where you ain't even got to come here and just be jotting through players. If you want to do it that way and that's kind of doing it the opposite way. You can see where the weakness is at. Save them players 3rd. All right, James Wood or whatever. James Wood, let me save you. And then you can just come back to all the weak spots and have them. Oh, shit. Hey, look, I told y'all, I'm learning with y'all. That's fire. That's fire. So you could just put all the weak spots up here and then individually come back and go. Say less. That's good to know, y'all. That's good to know. Hey, but back to who is this? Do anybody know anything about Robert whatever? Because my DGen ass will play this. This caught my attention. These last 2 at bats, these fucking 400 footers, 100 and 103. Who is that? So, okay, so it's James Wood. Did I see anything else in here that has some decent barrel? Josh Bell, maybe? Yeah, I'm a super DJ. I don't know why I like this dude. I don't know who this is, but I definitely like Buddy. Talk about a time saver. Man, what? He's a good rookie. Once I got Prop Finder, I realized how many times the person that look amazing don't go. Once I got Prop Finder, I realized there's a rookie caught up by the Nats. He a beast when he on. Yeah, I'm definitely about to keep him in the radar. If he don't play, it's clearly Wood and Bell. Again, you getting good odds. You getting 5-1 odds for James Wood, 6-1 odds for Bell. And you can see they both got some good exit velocity against right-hand pitchers in these last 15 at-bats without doing nothing to the pitch mix. Both over a 10% barrel, both 93 and 94. So those are good. And what is that dude hand? So they all lefties. I wish it was a righty that looked good. That's where his super weakness at giving up a home run per 9. Mitchell Parker. I was about to say Mitchell Parker be getting rocked by righties. And how many times bad players that are on? Oh yeah, man. That's why I tell people: you sit there and lose your bankroll to straight homers all day, you deserve it. That shit is too hard. Everything can align and it still won't hit. Everything look like it's bad and it will hit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling y'all, I can't stress that shit enough with y'all. It is more than one way to win a bet. No, even doing this and we identifying homers. If you think a person can do a homer, that means you think they can do a lot of other shit. Wagaman. And ain't his weakness Mitch Parker. Where you at? Where you at? Yep, 5 homers to righties. You also can do this too, y'all. If you knew pitches, you can see where Mitchell Parker is giving up the homers to. So he giving it up. He got 2 homers to the 4 seam, 3 off his splitter. You can see Wagaman got 2 off of the he got 2 off that 4 seam. So keep that in mind too. You can go to pitches or matchup here and identify that. 97 exit velocity average in these last 15 at bats with a 13. That is great. And his odds is 650. Where they playing at? Oh, this is that Nationals Park. Okay, so this, this good money. I'm so over, buddy, but my job is to identify. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm over this nigga. Thowers. 90 average exit velocity with a 20% barrel. Man, I looked at his odds and almost lost it. What's his odds? Where are you at? Stowers. Oh, they don't even got his lineup. He heard of something? Yeah, this one got a 65% chance of rain. So I told him already, be very careful. These logs look crazy, y'all. Look at all these fly balls and these far ass distances. Let me see. I want to find something that'll just pop. Oh my God. Who the fuck is this? He only got 4 at bats, but at this point, what's his odds? 500. Oh, so they know something because they ain't just like overpriced him like they do everybody else. Who the fuck is? I don't know none of these new people. Double home run, line drive, fly, line drive, 1 ground ball. I like this dude. I like Wagaman and I like him. However you, Heriberto, for sure. What is he? He a lefty and he a righty. And he a righty. To that Mitch Parker weakness. But again, don't think too deep into this because don't be surprised if this shit get rained out. Is lineup out? Where is he in the lineup? No, the lineups ain't out. Hell, ain't no lineups out this early for no 6 o'clock games. I'm surprised the lineups ain't out for the 2 o'clock game. Yeah, I'm surprised they're not for that, but hell no, not yet. Because I wonder if he playing, but I would pay very close attention to him. And Wagaman as well. 2 righties that's hitting the ball hard and far. And that's where Mitch Parker weakness is, which makes sense. He a left-hand pitcher, so it's the split. All right, Blue Jays, Phillies. Blue Jays, Phillies. We already know, y'all, Phillies is one of the best parks, especially for left-hand batters. But it's definitely a home run friendly park. You got 80-degree weather, winds going east to west. That shouldn't dictate too much. What we got? Gosman on the mound with 6 home runs to lefties. That's good to know because I told y'all lefties is this like the second. Camden, it's the third. Camden, Reds, and Phillies, the best 3 parks for left-hand batters. So seeing that he got that 141 home run per 9s to lefties is good. Swart should have known his shit was. What's his odds? 325. So you got Kyle Schwarber with a 95-20, 98-19 for the season. So he consistently all year just been terrorizing righties with this 4 seam and this splitter. Let's see something. He gave up 5 homers to the 4 seam. Kyle got 4 homers to the 4 seam. Beautiful. Yeah. Solid. He just cast his first home run. Yeah, I like Buddy. Going for sure, Kepler. Trey got the exit velocity, but he's what? Ground, line, pop out, line, ground. Which you should have known from this barrel percentage. C-Bone, Sweet, look the sword. God damn. Kepler is definitely the number one. Like, I mean, him and Sword, but I'm looking at these odds. They giving you 5-1 odds for this that favor lefties to a pitcher that's weakness is lefties. That's crap. What is this? 96-20. B Marsh 93-13 at 750. Two at bats. I can't do nothing with that. So yeah, it's some lefties in here that you can go Sword. You can go Kepler. Those are your best two options. You can sneak B Marsh in there. Brandon Marsh. Let me see something. Who got homers against this bullpen? Kyle Schwarber got 5 against this bullpen. Kepler got 2. What's these righties? 10, 6, 1. So Kepler and Sword for sure is the best options. You got this 3-1 odds on Bally's for Kyle. You got 5-1 odds for Max, and then they giving you Brandon Marsh 750. Again, 750 for Brandon Marsh, you're gonna get some good value on his 2 or 3 total bases. That's the smart way to look at it. Like, I don't be afraid of them players who got them super high odds. That shit don't mean nothing. That shit don't mean anything. But you gonna get value at every prop under it if his home run that high. That go Stott. What's his odds? Plus 900. It ain't enough barrel on there for me. Orton is like most recent. Let's see what we got over here. Bo. Hold on. Let me go back to Bo. You got Vlad and this pitcher giving up his most homers to Suarez, who a good pitcher too. He giving up the only 2 homers he got is the righties. So keep that in mind. What was Vlad odds? Plus 600 for Vlad? It's crazy. And Kirk, we trust. I will play him at 850. When they gonna learn, y'all? Chat, when they gonna learn to stop putting this nigga eyes like that? We gonna tear y'all mouth out every single time. Why y'all keep putting his eyes up there like that? They disrespect it. A 97-20, like he has been smoking shit. Barger. Yeah, I don't expect no lefties to have no good logs against a left-hand pitcher. Outside of like Swarb, he just a different breed. Who the fuck was this? Oh, one at bat. So Vlad, Kirk, clearly. And they're giving you crazy value. Like, look at Vlad in the last 15 at bats against lefties, period. A 98 exit velocity, 13 barrel. Kirk, 97 exit velocity, 17 barrel. That's just off to left-handed pitchers without the pitches. And we seen they shit went up when we was the specific pitch mix. And to say 8-1 odds and 6-1 odds is crazy. Insane. Let me see something. Oh shit, I'm only I gotta get to running through these goddamn games. Hold on, I'm trying to see something. Okay, yeah. So yeah, those your options there. What we got? Another game that's probably gonna get rained out. 80-degree weather, 7 miles an hour, left to right. Orioles is another one. This is another home run friendly park, but the best park in the last 2 years to lefties. And look what this dude. This motherfucker giving up 2 home runs a game to lefties. So if it don't get rained out, it might be some crazy spots in here. Let me see. Gunner. Gunner. Who is this? Rutschman? What is this pitcher? Righty. So he gonna bat left. We got us a winner at 5-1 odds. Let's see who else we can find in here. Mullen got the Westberg been going crazy. 675. You got a 400 foot. Okay, let me see. There's another well balanced one, 94-20. There's some lefties in this bitch. Y'all look, Kowser. Dude got Three 300s in his last 4 at bats, and his last one was 407 to a right-hander with these pitches. Westberg, Mullins got the barrel here. His exit velocity could be higher. Rutschman was the clear favorite, but I gotta look at these odds. Where's Rutschman? 5-1 odds. That's the best one out of all of them. Mullins was, oh shit, I ain't got to click him. Mullins 500. He was he had the barrel, but it was, they don't got his odds. Kauser, Westberg is 675. Kauser is 460. Rutschman is 525. Westberg got the best last 15 at-bats to right-hand batters, period, at 675. So you can go him as your like backup option. Clearly, Rutschman is the favorite. And like I said, if I can get 4-1 odds, I'm like, shit, run it. So you get 525 for Rutschman. Dude gave up 10 of his 11 to lefties with a 2.29 home run per 9 in the best park for left-hand batters. Mullins 2 doubles is impressive. That's very much so. Mullins still injured. He's still injured, I think. He was the least one of my favorites either. I only say him because he had the barrel. Charlie Morton, he just even kill, y'all. 1.5 to lefties, home run per 9. 1.75 to righties. 10 homers, he even kill. Let's see if we can find, what is he, a righty? Who got the most homers? Ward. Damn. He done made me so much money in the last week. This is the best EV and barrel we done seen thus far. Like, easily. 97.40. Like, just look at his log. Like, you ain't, like I told y'all all the time, you ain't got to know none of this shit mean. You just see so much bright green. It's just insane. Fly ball, line drive, fly ball, line drive, fly ball, line drive. That's the main thing. You want to make sure that these are what's names. How many homers he got to righties? Where he at? 11. Yeah, Adele is definitely the number one. You got Mike Trout. Damn. But he don't play every game. I wonder if they got his odds. That shit just looked crazy. How do you say his name? Dionard? So, let me see. Him. When the other people start looking wacky, I start looking over here at these logs. I'm just trying to see who got some consistent. Like, even him. Like, Taylor Ward. This is a lot in his last 5 at-bats. It's a lot of far-ass hits. All flies or line drives, 100 miles an hour. What's his odds? They're giving you 600 for Taylor Ward. It's crazy. Where's Adele? Adele is 650. Look, y'all, and DRNR, whatever his name is, if he come up, I will be very interested to see what his line is. If he don't, you got Joe Adele and you got Taylor Ward, 2 of the best home run hitters against righties. Like, Taylor Ward got, that's so disrespectful. 16 homers and you hanging 600 over his head. 650 is the best though. This Joe Adele shit look insane. This look crazy. Yeah, this look crazy. D Arnott. That's how you say D Arnott? Yeah, I never remember that. All right, Tampa Bay Rays. This should be Rays. Mets. Better for righties. Okay, so what we got? Taj Bradley, even kill. He giving up a homer to each hand. Clay Holmes giving up more homers, 1.17 home run per 9 to righties. We'll be looking at weather. 70 degrees, that's better than some. You're looking for closer to 80, but 70 cool. Winds is going, what's this? Like to left. So it ain't it's going up and out. It ain't coming in. That's a plus. Pete Alonso is oh, okay, it makes sense why that shit is 390. All right, let me start up here. Hold on, let's see. Hold on. What is he, a righty? So versus righties. Pete Alonso was in his bag. So Pete Alonso at 390. You right there at 400. 97.27. That's a given. Like I said, you don't have to know what half this stuff mean. When you see all this bright green like this up here, that instantly tell you that that's exactly what you're looking for. They've been powerful all season, but most importantly, they last 15 at-bats. In the now, to that hand pitcher, with these pitchers in his arsenal, this is what he doing, and this is what you want. You can't get no homer without hitting the ball hard and far. Simple as that. So you looking for those. God damn. Juan Soto. They giving you plus 500 for Juan Soto. That's crazy. 650 for Nemo. Nemo, one of my favorites. See, this is one of the ones, y'all, like I'll be saying, like 80, like this is look terrible, right? But just use your eyes and just look like right here. Like his last 4-5 at bats plus 1,000, that kind of seemed like he could sneak one and got crazy value there. McNeil been going stupid. Torrance been going crazy. He don't never be playing. Don't overthink it. Like it's the clear favorites. It's fucking Pete Alonso. Like look at this chart. Like Pete Alonso and Juan Soto. Don't overthink it. Juan Soto would be my favorite. Well, literally, this shit was better than Soto, but I mean than Alonso. But most importantly, is more value there. Appreciate that Prime sub. Thank you. If y'all got Amazon Prime, y'all wanted to not see them ads. If you got Amazon Prime connected to your Twitch, they give you a free stream every month since they own Twitch. Caminero, 27. You can't deny this. What they giving him? 550? I wish this was a little higher, but he over 90 with a 27 barrel in his last 15 at bats. Below 93.20. That's more well-rounded. What happened to Aranda? So yeah, your only option is gonna be Caminero with this 92 and 27 barrel, Below with the 93.20, Bilal, whichever one it is. What was they odds? 650 and 550. You can kind of tell what the book's predicting. This look like it's gonna be a super basis doubles day, and that don't mean they can't do different, but you can kind of just tell from some of these people who 30, 40 home run hitters a year, the odds that they giving them the last 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Like they're giving these players like crazy odds. Like they don't even hit home runs a lot or some or often. So you can kind of tell what kind of day they seeing out the gate. Ace, appreciate that Prime sub. Thank you. Appreciate those 2 months. Okay. Red Sox, Yankees. Red Sox. They even kill. You can get some homers in this game for sure. Yarbrough, he done gave up 8 homers, 6 to righties. He got a 1.1. He giving up at least a homer, almost 2 homers to righties a game. Garrett, 8 homers, 6 to righties. Again, it makes sense. These 2 lefties. And I hate when it's double left-hand pitcher. I don't know why. I hate when it be double left-hand pitchers in the game. That's the best we done seen so far as like over 90, over 10. But I want to see something better than that, if possible. He got the power. He done got no fly ball barrels. 850. Oh, shit. 850 for this? 680 for, whoa. The motherfucking smash was at the bottom. Hey, look, y'all. This is crazy. They giving you Rob at 680 and Romy Gonzalez at 850. And they both are 93. This is my favorite, the Romy, and like he's batting good as hell. He hitting 94 with a 16, last 15 to lefties. And then to those pitches, 120. What do they know that we don't know? Why the hell is this plus 850? Noted. Already locked in for us? Yeah, noted. Like, what the fuck? Aaron Judge. That goddamn Aaron. Now, y'all know how I feel about Aaron. I never play him. I never look at him. But plus 265 is some of the best odds you're going to get for him. I'm going to just throw that out there. You know, you got to take what you can get. You got to just understand players and value. Like, 265 probably the fucking highest I done seen him all year, to be honest. To a pitcher that's given up 6 of his 8 2 right-hand batters. So for the first time and probably the only time you'll ever hear me even acknowledge taking Judge at 265. You put that with another plus 2 something, that's a plus 1,000. You got a 10-1 parlay. Y'all know I don't even look at him. His eyes be so disrespectful. But that he said they strike out so much. Man, I've learned that some of the hardest hitters got the worst play discipline. Did you go down? 95-20. What am I missing to where they have logs like this, but they're hanging 8-1 odds on them? Hold on, like I like Ben Rice as well. Hold on, go back to Cody. Like, what the fuck? Am I missing something? And he got a 4 or 5 with a homer against him. What am I missing the work? Why is he 800 and 850? Fuck it. You know what? Keep doing y'all, and we're gonna keep doing us, goddamn it. Oh, he not playing, he hurt. Whoa. Peraza, who the fuck? I'll be seeing his name. This might be a good ass game, y'all. Games like this where I see a whole lot of these greens. Y'all know what I be doing? This where I come 4-man hit run RBI lays on these. But Fenway Park, because of the water, that is true. But a lot of them like been shit. That in the last 2 years, that parking actually came up. They right at the neutral spot, like right at league average for homers. And in the last year, they one of the top. Niggas been figuring out how to get over that wall. So look at this, y'all. The clear favorite will be Judge. Like I said, he actually have odds. I personally ain't playing that, but those are better odds. Those are way better odds. But Cody Bellinger at plus 850 is insane. Ben Rice, I like this 95-13. But again, I like that value. And Cody Bellinger, shit, look, 95-20. That's a little better than this, right? Like far as balance. Barrel and what's the name? It was somebody else that they just was being I don't know who this is, but a 93-25 is crazy. And it's not like you've been slouching. You batting decent power all season. Where are you at? 900. I don't know what's going on, y'all. The clear favorite is Aaron Judge, but me personally, I'm looking more at Cody and this Peraza dude, this Oswald dude. Those are insane odds for the power they hitting. And both, well, he's a righty. Again, Aaron Judge is your clear favorite. He got decent odds today, and Garrett weaknesses to righties. Doubles. I tell y'all all the time, if you don't know, Fenway Park, so Boston at home, Kansas City at home, Arizona at home, which is so crazy because all 3 of them are at home today. Those are 3 of the top 5, maybe 1, 2, and 3. Always look at doubles and triples in them parks. Them big ass outfields, those are, what's the one park? Is it Arizona, y'all, that got that double alley? That little corner in center field where it creep in that corner. What is that Arizona stadium that's like that? Who was that with that double alley, they call it, or whatever it's called? That is, okay. I'm learning my shit. I'm telling y'all, I be so invested in my craft. You would think I've been watching baseball my whole life. I've never watched a baseball game before 2 years ago when Ohio went legal. Baseball has always been boring as fuck to me. I came at the right time when they start adding the pitch counts, bases bigger, so like now it's more exciting. Stolen bases and all that. I'm like, oh, okay, I got into this shit at the right time. You couldn't pay me to watch baseball. We added at bats for every batting spot when you open the drop down. Refresh. Okay, hold on. On this screen, that large pitch in center field. Okay, that little crease, right? Got you. Baseball is very lit. I can say that now. I didn't give it I'm a basketball. On here or here. When you want to change the batting spot. Also this. Oh shit, it say how many at bats they had. Y'all, he probably updating this shit while we live. So look at this, y'all. So you can see, for instance, what I was talking about. This is a perfect example. These lineups have went live. O'Neal, McCutcheon, Ian Happ, Vlad. That one ain't updated. No. Ian Happ, Tucker, Suzuki, Pete. This one ain't updated. Look at this Pittsburgh side, y'all. These lineups are confirmed. So it automatically put them in order. Somebody asked me yesterday, even when they're in order, why do sometimes it'll say the same thing? That's because if you click on B Reynolds, is B Reynolds third? B Reynolds is third. Okay, so you can do it. When I looked at this the first time, I noticed if they've never had an at bat there, it can't say batting second stats. It'll just say the stats to steal wherever they most at bats at. But 6. Hey y'all, he playing. Hold on, maybe it's not. Hold on. O'Neal, McCutcheon, Reynolds, Spence. They just changed something because this is Gonzalez. Oh shit, y'all. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say that. Never mind. Just know that them two that we seen in that game is playing. On batting order cheat sheet. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you saying you can see this now. We added at bat. Oh, okay, yeah. This is new, y'all. He just added. You can see like these at bat spots. Those weren't there earlier. That they're adding as we speak. You can see now, like if you want to just know, you can see exactly how many at bats they have to that, which is dope. That's dope. That's fire. Yeah. That's fire. Um, we was there. We see. If y'all don't remember, Aaron Judge, fuck is his name? Where they at? Cody, who has a homer against him actually, and this Oswald dude on the test side. Okay. Will you add the stolen base splits? I mean, when you average 30 views a stream, now you averaging over 200 growth is crazy. You got to just stay consistent, bro. I tell people that all the time. If you've been around long enough, you know, like I've been streaming for 5 years. But when it was them days where there was 5, 10 people in here, I treated it the same. Same energy, same me, stay consistent. People be thinking that this should be overnight. Like, ain't nothing overnight that's worth, you know what I'm saying? Worth anything. It ain't like that at all. You got to just stay consistent and give people a reason to come to that motherfucker. Riley Green, where they playing at? Okay, let's look at this matchup. Hold on. Reds, Tigers. Tiger Stadium ain't one of the. Oh. Yeah, that's not one of the best home run friendly parks and wins going in. Y'all already know how I feel about that anyway. I'm going to do it for y'all. I don't look at no game with double-digit wins coming in. That shit out the. I don't give a damn what I see. I don't touch no home runs in games where the win is 10 miles an hour or more coming in. Not happening. I don't even know who the players was from the game before I got in here late. If you knew, I feel like I say this so many times in stream. Every live stream, the replay of the full stream go to YouTube. So anything you miss, I get people come in and out, come in late. So you can always go back and watch the full stream where you missed any of that. I always post these to Twitter for y'all. I mean to YouTube so y'all can rewatch them. He has the barrel. I wish this exit velocity was higher. Versus righties. 12 of his 13 homers is against righties. Oh, he got a homer against this nigga too, y'all. What's his odds? 575. Damn. Well, that's again, it's that win, and it's not the best park for homers. I've seen somebody else that had like a little bit of barrel. Who is this? Dillinger. I'm hip to him, but they be on that. Him right here, Keith. Plus 1,000 with a 94-13 average. These last 9 bats, these logs look good, like 360, 400. Interesting. Whoa, that goddamn Park Meadows. Yeah, it's for me. It's Park. If I was playing it, I'll be watching Park and I'll be watching Colt Keith. And again, I'm not gonna take neither for homers, but I keep telling y'all, like, I look for value because it's gonna make your total bases odds higher. 2 total bases for Colt Keith, 165, 340, 4 600. It's some value in them ladders or total bases. I will take your total bases. That ain't gonna stop me from taking that with that power. I'm just afraid to take the homers. I don't know what to tell y'all. Detroit don't got a. They actually do though. It's Montero, unless he just filling in. But I can't really look at this. So These are one of the ones where you probably could go back to the batting order matchups and look at the weak spots. Well, you ain't gonna see that either, ain't no pitcher, but I can't really identify them because they don't got a pitcher. Rockies Braves. This should be a decent game. You got good weather, rain partially. Be careful. 50% chance of rain. 4 miles in, that ain't really gonna stop nothing that's getting hit hard. I think Keith in weak spot too, even better. Even better. He is. He definitely in a weak spot. Dude done gave up a homer, 3 doubles, 5 RBIs. That is very, very good to know. That is very good to know. He in a weak spot. So I really like you. So yeah, with Ellie and them, I don't know. Rockies is a 50% chance of rain. I love this y'all update as the day go. We're gonna still look over. You got Marquez who giving up a home run and a half to left hand batters a game. And you got Bryce Elder, bum ass, who giving up damn near 2 to righties. That's why I see. Okay. Damn. They giving you 300 odds for Matt Olson. Don't overthink this shit, y'all. It's color coded for you. Austin Riley, 390, 95-20. It's color coded for you. Don't overthink it. 96-13 at 700. What's up with Azuna? My boy been asleep. Okay, so this is clearly it's Riley, Olsen. I am not mad if you get to looking deeper into this Michael Harris spot. Let me see. Matt Olson was 300, Austin Riley 390, Michael Harris 700, and Matt Olson and Olsen Riley is to his weak hand. Matt is an RBI machine. Look at batter versus pitcher. Everyone has a homer on this guy. Really? Damn. Hey man, what the fuck, y'all? I just went to this full batter versus pitcher. You can see all kind of shit on here. Interesting. That's very interesting. All right, let's get through these games, y'all. Okay, let's get to this side. Hunter Goodman. Hunter Goodman. Oh, he has a homer against Elder. Elder giving up damn near 2 homers, 1.8 home run per 9 to righties. And this is a decent park. If it don't rain, I love this game. I actually like this game a lot. Hunter Goodman is for sure. And they're giving it to you at 540. Appreciate the 4 months. God bless. Let's see if we can find that. So sneaky. Who called? Was that Diamond? Wasn't that? Yeah. Appreciate that prime sub. Wasn't that? Who said something about Moniac yesterday? I seen him go yard, and I was like, somebody literally just mentioned him. That was you? I thought it was. Oh. Britton Doyle, he overdue as well. The only one I really like is Goodman, but I definitely seen who the was it? It was somebody who had a whole bunch of 300 yards and they last like 9 at bats. Who I just see? What was I tripping? Yeah, I was tripping for sure. So yeah, the only one I really like is Hunter Goodman for real. 540 odds, that's beautiful. And you can see his last 15 at bats versus righties. 95-22, and it went up actually with the pitch. Hold on, Sam Hiller got a 95-21 his last 15. But with the pitches, it go down to 7. What's his odds? 650? Which is the same. Oh, that's 540. I really only like Hunter, to be honest. If you seen something there, this is gonna be a good game for homers. Texas one of the best parks too. Texas got a great is a good park for homers. Rangers. Make sure I ain't tripping. Hell yeah, they're a great park for homers, y'all. If y'all can find some spots in this and the roof. Even if I'm about to say if the roof wasn't 90 degrees with 9 mile an hour going out, this is a beautiful game target. Langford. Langford. I would put his first and last name. 91-20, 371 off the bat. His last at bat, Bailey so ass. Somebody said Jake Burger yesterday too, though. It looked like they're in spots again. Whoa, who is this? 680. I'm never playing Corey Seager again. I'll tell you that right now. I love Evan Carter, man. I wish he had the barrel. So you got Langford at 475 with a 91 20% barrel. You got Burger with a 92-13 at 450. I'm looking at this with these all these 300 footers. Let me see something. Why can't I? Oh, there we go. Let me see his trajectories. Fly ball, line drive, line drive. Fly ball, line drive. Josh Smith. Okay. Keep him in mind. Riley, Olsen, Goodman, and Judge. I like that. I like that. Don't even C-Dot, appreciate that prime trip. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all. I like that. It's not don't overthink this shit, especially if you can get some decent odds. I don't see a picture there. How many fucking games I got? Oh my god, I gotta get through this shit. Hold on. Where was I at? Another good game, y'all. Brewers. I just know Brewers have a good stadium for home runs. Roof, so nothing matters as far as win and temp. Brewers is another decent game. We got Eric Fetty versus Peralta. Man, Peralta been getting no, that's the dude for Arizona I'm thinking about. Fetty done gave up 4 homers to lefties, almost damn near a homer a game to left-hand batters. Peralta done gave up a home run and a half on average to righties. 6 of his 9 is to righties. See what we can find in here. Whoa. He got a lot going on. Freely Contreras, 90-13. Reese, 20% barrel for Reese, 540. That makes sense. Bowers, he cashed something crazy the other day. Let me see something. Hold on. Reese is what? So it's Reese. I'm looking at these logs now, y'all. Reese Bowers. What their odds look like? Reese is 540, 5-1. No odds for Bowers. Pay attention to what Bowers coming aboard under. I wonder what if he gonna play today. We gotta be very careful with him though. They be subbing him. If a player flew out 400 plus, that's a player you can look at again on the exit velo page. That is facts. Somebody was talking about that on the timeline the other day. They was looking at who was hitting the most like who had a lot of hits yesterday that went like home run and 10 or more out of 30, but it didn't go over the fence. A lot of people will come right back to those. Look at this matchup, y'all. Contreras versus Peralta. He got 2 homers against him. Not only do he got 2 homers against him, Peralta weaknesses to right-hand batters. 6 of his 9 is to righties. Wilson Contreras, I love this. And this log look crazy. And they give him 650. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. Ain't played yesterday, but he was a great look. Wilson for sure. Day late for me. Them day lates come through. Wilson Contreras for sure. He got 2 homers against the pitcher. The pitcher give up 2 homers a game to righties on average, and then he had a 92-27 with this. Look at his power in these last 9 at bats to right-handed batters with those pitches. Like you gotta ride those hot hands for sure. What's his odds? Herrera, 92-20. Oh look. What's Herrera odds? Contreras 650. That is crazy value. That is a steal. Oh, 650 for both. What's the odds of that? They giving them both the same chance to hit the home run. Those I like. Contreras is obvious, like the number one. Both righties, so they both can take advantage of that. You in a good home run park. Contreras and Herrera run you some doubles, some total bases, or something. I like that Herrera. I like Herrera. Twins, Astros. Astros got the roof. 80-degree weather, winds going out, which don't matter. Another park that's decent to hit home runs in the last couple of years. You got Chris Paddock, who giving up 9 homers, 5 to lefties, 4 to righties against Gordon. Oh shit, who done gave up 4 and all 4 is to righties. That is good to know. Let me see some. Batter versus pitcher. Okay. Don't forget to y'all, for y'all who are newer, you got versus BP, that is the bullpen. So if you want to go even deeper and see who done homered against this team's bullpen in their career at bats, that's what versus BP is. And then of course you pick which hand they going against by just looking right here. You can see who doing what, but yeah, keep that in mind. Hold on, Pena 91-13. Keep him. Let me see. I want to see what this. Anybody else feel like they chasing him? Like he broad or something? I feel like I've been chasing him. Like a lot. Damn, Yainer. Hold on. Yainer and Christian is right there. Like, I don't know. Every time I play him, damn. Hold on. Every time I play him, he does nothing. But then when I don't play him, he homer. Versus bullpen. Versus pitcher is what you're looking at on the right-hand side. Versus BP is versus bullpen. Every at-bat that they've had in their career versus that team's bullpen and what their stats is. Yeah, this is versus BP is versus bullpen. Yeah, so I see. Hold on, I liked it. Him, where'd he just go? Okay, he must be hurt. His last at bat was the 31st, or at least against these. Yeah. They added versus bullpen, so you can see. You also can see it when you're looking at a player split. Christian Walker, right? Go to player splits. You can see what he did at home, night games. I want to say it's on here. Hold on. What he's done in June, Fridays versus AL versus right. I thought I seen versus BP in here. Maybe not. Oh, no. I'm tripping, y'all. It's right here. Right here. So you can look at Christian stats. So for the season, what he's done. Versus Minnesota bullpen, what he's done. Versus left-hand pitcher and versus right-hand pitcher, which he'll be facing today. It's right above the exit velo logs, y'all. My bad. So you can see versus the bullpen right here as well. Because I know, like, if you want shit, you could be looking for, like, green here, green there, but some might not have that at bats. So let me look at these odds because I see who I like. It's Christian at 4-1. Yainer at 575, and then Brendan Rodgers ain't playing. It was some. Didn't I say Pena? Why did I say him? Oh, the 92-13. What your split look like? 6 at home, 4 June, Fridays. I don't like how you play today. All right, so look, Christian Walker and Yainer Diaz is the 2 best options. From looking at the exit velo logs, got good value. Like I said, if you can get 4-1 odds, I look at 4-1 odds as my like threshold because I know if I could put a quarter unit on that and win a unit off that. That's career stats versus pitchers available in the bullpen. No fake inactive players for late game live bets. I never even thought of that. That Correa shit. Correa been in his damn bag versus lefties. He got the most homers too versus lefties. That's crazy. 97-18. I like Correa. They giving that to you at 5-1 odds. Hold on, what was this picture look? All his is the righty, so that's good to know. Correa is a righty. That's good to know. He ain't gave up 1 homer to lefties. God damn. Yep. No brainers. Correa and Buxton. What was their odds? Correa, Buxton. 500 and 370. Yep. These are your best 2 options right here. For sure. Athletics Royals. We back at that Royals, y'all. Be very careful. Not saying you can't go yard, but it is very, very, very hard to go yard in here. This is one of those doubles and triples parks. 77 degrees, good weather, winds coming in versus the Athletics. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. What they going against over here? Severino, he done gave up 6 homers, 3 to both hands. He really been like doing a lot better this year. So you got, of course, Bobby, 96-20. Somebody was talking about somebody in this game earlier. I can't remember who they was talking about. I seen them talk about him on Twitter. It's today Jack Day, y'all? It's today Jack Day to hit his first homer? Because he damn sure getting played with this with 122 plus 1,000. Guess what? His total base is gonna be money. His double gonna be money. It's a hard ass stadium to hit homers in with that big ass outfield, but these are good value spots for you to hit there. Let me see something. Where'd Jack go? Jack, where you at? Plus 1,000 is insane. Plus 384 is double for Jack. 300 for 3 total bases, 550 for 4 total bases. Y'all see where I'm going with that? Find value and take it back to Doink when we was using basketball. Find value in the least hard props. It's just that simple. Find the most value in props that you could take, like the least hard shit to do. If you can find some value in that, what? Plus 550 for 4 total bases. That's you taking him for the homer, but the safer way. Where we seeing those are odds for a lot of the good players' home runs. It's the same thing, but you taking an easier approach of hitting it. Soderstrom. He doing what he need to do, but he need to get some over this. What they going to get some righty? How many he got? He got 14 homers and damn 13 righties. Okay. What was this pitcher? 4 the righties, 3 lefties, even kill. All right. Rooker is on here for sure. Even Rooker, y'all. I'm telling you, like Rooker be like around like 3 and some change. So seeing he at 450, them extra eyes is because they know what field he playing in. That don't mean he won't hit it, but they understand that he's in a not home run friendly park. Yeah, it's a lot of can get him to plus 1,300 on ESPN. Kepler, Correa, Goodman. I like those. Like I said, this just the start to find the best players to target off of home run type of power, right? Exit velocity, average. It's still on you to go do your part and see attack the weak pitchers by going to pitcher summary, seeing who give up the highest ISOs, sluggers, home run per nines, paying attention to the parks. That still is on you to decide those extra spots. Like when you trying to break down everything we found into the ones you actually pull the trigger on. Lawrence Butler got good logs, 94-20. Hold on. Rooker, 450. Butler, 94-20. Soderstrom, 93-20. It's some good logs in this game. This is going to be one of them good same game parlay logs where you can get a, oh my Lord. Nick, is he back? Nick Hurts back? Sheesh. They gonna learn. This motherfucker Kurt's been cooking their ass. Plus 1,300, Jack. He's back? Okay. Okay. Enough said. My favorite is by far Kirk's. Like he got the best chart out of everybody. Like look at his logs. Like when he see right-handed pitchers with a 4-seam changeup or cutter. Nick Kurtz at plus 950 is highway robbery, but I get it because it's so hard to hit home runs in Kansas City and Kaufman. But god damn, you can't pass that up. That and Brent Rooker. But I like Rooker, Soderstrom, and Nick. But I'm looking at and then look at their last 15. So I think we already see that all of them got the shit that we need to the pitch mix. Now I'm just looking at your last 15 at bats to that hand alone. And you can see the consistent power and barrel is these two. So Nick Kurtz and Brent Rooker. Your safer play is Brent Rooker. If you a degen like me who a gym hunter, we going Nick Kurtz to the moon. Denzel Clark. Padres, Diamondbacks, y'all. You got some good ass weather here. Roof, 101 degrees is crazy, but it's the roof. So yeah. Diamondbacks. It's one of the hardest. Again, Diamondbacks is more double, triple prominent. You know what I'm saying? So if we find players that we like in home run spots, if you don't want to pull that trigger on a homer, by all means, take that double and that triple, or take those total base ladders. These got them big ass outfields. Like, so what pitcher are they going against? They're going against a Steven Kolick. 3 homers and all of them the lefties. Say less. Corbin Carroll's. Oh, damn, I was expecting way better out of you. Naylor, Suarez got that 90-20. They ain't gave up no homers to righties. So seeing this, I'm probably would be looking at you for like the double to righties. Unless your shit just look crazy. Gurriel, 96-13. These are people I'm about to be probably targeting for doubles or RBIs today, because they're in a stadium that's gonna produce runs because it's a lot of space. Even Marte, this is probably the first time in a long time, y'all, I don't see Marte bright green. That is very interesting. What do he pitch? That four-seam sinker, change slider. That's very interesting, y'all. Like, the best people I'm seeing is this. Like, look at his logs and his power, and this. Hold on, make sure I ain't miss nobody. This shit ass. Naylor 800. Gurriel is 900. Okay, see, look. I know I'm not far off because they hanging Marte Cattell at 600. His eyes don't never be that high, so they seeing what I'm seeing. But, and it's also the park. It's also the park. They understand that. Where are you looking to see the home run friendly parks? Baseball Savant. If you go here, I know them by heart now. I do this shit so much. You go here, you go to this leaderboards, go to StatCast Park Factors. It's usually on the last 3 rolling years. I've just been going like 2. Updated. And what it does is it done got every at bat to that hand. So like it's on both hands. So pick like, remember what I told y'all? Let's say the lefties, right? Update. This home run section, just click it. Remember I said the order? This is how you know I be on this bitch all the time. So look, to lefties in the last 2 years, every left hand at bat is calculated. And it's telling you where they've hit on average. They take all their at bats that year, and they saying that if they played a full season, this kind of how you would read it. They saying if Orioles batters played a full season, or any batter played a full season left-handed at Oracle Park, they will have roughly around 34 more homers if they had every at bat in that stadium and never had to play somewhere else. So this is how you can identify home run friendly parks. Kaufman's, right? Look where Kaufman's at. Look where Kansas City at. Look where the Diamondbacks is at. These are the worst parks for homers. But look at the 2 sections to the left for homers. This is double section, triple section. Those are because they have bigger outfields. You go to right, home runs. Kansas City, they're down here still. Like Giants, like anybody know, like these are, but you can look, you can do triples. Who got the best park for triples, doubles? I just know it from doing this shit so much and looking at that screen. But here, matter of fact, here. There go right there in the chat for you. That's how I know what parks are home run friendly and which ones not. What's up, Breeze? Shit, so this is ass. Your best bet is to go doubles, and I seen like Gurriel, Naylor, Lourdes, whatever their names is, but I didn't see nothing I liked that was consistent power and barrels for that game. And I'm not mad about it. I don't force none, and I know Diamondbacks is a hard park to hit homers in. Tatis, 94-13. I'm telling y'all, man, it be so many games and so many people, y'all. I be looking for shit that's jumping off the charts. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's too many times where you see bright green everywhere where I don't be forcing it, but I do look at their value because I still see it some power there. 94-13. You might not hit the homer. Tatis, we know you fast. Like, these is double and total base spots in this big-ass park with Arizona big-ass outfield. Against the bullpen, what's their odds? 500. Yeah, they taking into account this part because these are more 300-400 odd players. Good look, bro. Yeah, for sure. I try to help y'all the best way I can. Guardians, Mariners. Mariners have actually gotten better. It's a with the roof. Um, Gavin, poor Gavin. I am a diehard Cleveland everything. I'm from the city. Like Gavin's ass. Just seeing that he giving up this 1.5 home run per nine to lefties. Kyle about to smoke this bitch. I already kind of knew where that was going. Kyle Riley for sure. 375 for his odds. Have they ever played? Let me see. No pitches. Four seam, three, four seam. He got five of that. Oh, brother. Kyle got 26 home runs on the season. To right-handed pitchers is 18 of them. Yep, Kyle Riley is for sure. God, this is the first time I've seen a Rosarina up here with like double greens in a long time. Okay, 600, okay. And again, it's not far-fetched because Gavin is not him. Rowdy, what they gave his odds at 675? Wait, that day is coming here? So you got Kyle at 375, like your best option. But if you want to go value, these two right here, Rowdy and Rosarina, they wasn't far off from Kyle, but they double his odds. If you're looking at that again, if you don't want to go that home run route, it's the roof though. Take the doubles, take the total bases. There's so many different ways. Appreciate those follows. What game you think will have the most homers? King of Diamond today? Man, I almost fuck King of Diamond, man. I'm so limited on what's the name. I got a $292 King of Diamond bonus right now that I can't even use. That shit don't make no sense. Dodgers. For y'all who don't know and need to see it, put y'all on game. Dodgers to righties. Best park for homers. Dodgers to lefties. Fifth best park. I knew it, but I just wanted to show y'all. This probably gonna be where you want to be for homers. Wind going out 70 degrees. I have no idea to answer your question. You need most runs. We usually by the bookies and our models. That's a good question. Logan Webb versus Yamamoto. It's the last game. I gotta run through this because I gotta get up out of here. Shohei. Hey y'all, you actually can play Shohei and Ohtani 2-man and get plus 1,000 10-1 odds. I think you should be able to. He had 250. That is crazy with these numbers. So you could actually play the chalk and it be some fucking bread. Muncie, 95-13 at a 500. Okay. I just seen somebody with a lot of like green on their logs. Hold on. Who was that? Who was this? Michael Conforto. Appreciate those follows. Hands on. I like a lot of this going on at plus 680. And he been on my radar for a while. This actually the first day, y'all. These ain't this color green. Conforto have been on here for a lot of shit. Conforto, where you at? 4 homers against righties. So Shohei is the clear obvious. But if you want to go value, Max Muncy, you also can see Max is going crazy. 95 exit velo and a 21 barrel. His last 15 at bats against all righties. No pitch mix took it in or out into account. He actually been doing good. And then I like this Conforto just because I seen in them last 9 at bats. But the clear obvious choice is Shohei at plus 250. You can actually play the Shohei Judge. Ain't that something? Paez, yeah, I like him. And then we come over here, and what was this dude? 6 homers, he even killed. All right, let me get through here, y'all. I gotta get up out of here. I actually made it to this what's the name? Adamas Shazemski. Mike. Shout out Steph. She called him yesterday too. And he did something good, or got some bases or something. 95-7. Look at his logs. He actually hitting high, a 108, a 106. He hitting far. Casey, 338, 400 in his last 4 at bats. We see that this is the best park for righties. Wind going out as well, so you can kind of like you might be able to find some spots on these certain people like this with a 91-13. I don't know why I keep looking at him like he always on here, but he don't never. So yeah, so Mike, that the best that you're gonna get is probably these two. What's that? What was the Mike 680 cat 950? It's a lot of gems on here, y'all. It's a lot of gems. The clear one was for Otani for them. They didn't have a clear. You really playing with gems. You playing with the odds. With Mike at 680, we ain't got the best, but you can see in his logs and his exit velocity, and it's wins going out, and I liked it this Schmidt. 91-13, a 400 in one of his last four at bats, 338, 339 his last one. So you got some stuff there. So Yamamoto locked in. I hope so. So yeah, I'm gonna post this. Look, there go my YouTube, y'all. Everybody go sub up to the YouTube if you new here. Give it about a good hour. Y'all was here for the first game. It'll definitely be up by the end slate. Full stream will be up over there. Let me go make these runs. I'm gonna upload it though before I get up out of here. So at least the uploading to start. So make sure you sub up to the YouTube, turn the noties on. We back at it tomorrow. Like I said, W-Mans. I knew I only had like an hour, 15 minutes in between my son graduation and the next stop. So I'm like, let me hurry up, go home and try to get some information out. And for the ones who missed all the weak spots for the full slate today that I went over in the beginning of the stream, go back to the YouTube, play, pause, rewind. W stream, y'all. I love y'all, man. Let's rob the robbers. No, I didn't like Adamas at all. Yeah, so in a minute, y'all, it'll be uploaded on the YouTube. Let's hit. May the night be the best gambling night of your gambling life. Let's start the weekend the right way, y'all.